Okay na, Nick. Sige, open mo na. Good afternoon. Ay, good morning. SLEA District, how are you feeling today? Ayan, thank you DM, thank you BM for this opportunity to share my takeaways from the MDRT annual meeting nung June 9 to 12 sa Vancouver. Ayan, so before I begin, I'd like to tell you guys a story about myself. Ayan, so for the past 8 years, I practiced as a speech language pathologist. No? So from age 20 to 28, up to last year, I was practicing. Tapos, super okay ang income namin. We were paid per hour. And suki kami ng mga financial advisors actually. Pumupunta-punta sa clinic, nag-explain ganyan. And every after, pupunta yung FA. Pag umaalis na siya, pinapagtawanan siya. Ng mga parang ang kulit, ang desperate, naka-suit pero nagta-tricycle lang naman. Parang ganun yung image, no? So, kung hindi lang nag-pandemic, di naman ako mapupunta talaga dito. Pero nag-pandemic, so I'm here. And alam nyo ba kung anong sinabi ng workmates ko nung nabalitaan nila na nag-FA ako? Hulaan nyo naman. Hulaan nyo, anong sinabi nila? Bakit? Hindi nila tinanong. Sabi nila, yikes, yan ang hindi ko gagawin. Sabi. Co-consultants ko, hindi naman sinabi to my face. Kumbaga parang may nagkwento lang, uy Kat, sabi ni hindi daw niya yan gagawin. So sabi ko, hindi wag mo gawin. Sino ba sabi gawin mo? Anyway, so sabi niya, yan ang hindi ko gagawin. So I think, kung ibang tao yung nakarinig nun, feeling ko maihiya talaga siya. Pero ako, parang, talaga, hindi mo gagawin kasi hindi mo kaya. Ako kasi kaya ko. Diba? Palakpakan mo dyan! Guys, what they say about us on the internet. Auto-unfollow to FA friends. Cringe fest everyday ang posts nila. Kahit personal post, cringe pa din. Madalas may pagka-social climbers din ang tingin ko sa kanila. Likely looking for easy money. I used to be a financial advisor for a popular life insurance company with a red logo. Most of these advisors don't know shit. They're just here to take literally half of your money. Alam mo, galit na galit sila sa 45%. No? Galit na galit sa 45%. Para namang ibinabawa sa SA yung 45. Hindi naman, no? So they're just here to take literally half of your money. Best I can offer is to do your own research because you can trust these experts as they will only recommend you products that they can profit the most. Most financial advisors work for insurance companies are selling products. They get a lot of commission. Best financial advice is to stay away from them. Ano masasabi nyo? Kumusta? Financial advisors do not have your best interests in mind. They use MLM-ish models, not all but some. If you also think about it, they use classic MLM tactics to lure in clients. Invitation for free coffee, guilt tripping, you should get insurance if you really love your dependents, ganyan. I'd like to call them commission agents as they're only in it for the commission. They could never be financial advisors as they don't care a bit about the client's financial welfare. Yun sana kaso financial advisor. Grabe, ginawang sakit. Yun sana kaso may sakit, financial advisor. Cute pa din. Tapos meron pa parang no one, financial advisors. What if mamatay ka? May mga ganun. Tapos ang dami talagang nagre-react. So feeling ko, it's a general idea na ganito nga, no? And bakit ganito? Minsan kasi pare-pareho na lang ng style. Pag may nag-post na isa, share talaga ng lahat, no? So talagang, parang hindi ka na makikilala individually kapag talaga gumagaya ka lang sa ibang tao. So, yung makabasa ng ganon regularly, it's one of the reasons why I aspired and why I continue to keep my seat at the MDRT. Kasi, bakit MDRT? You need to elevate your practice. You need to raise your standards and you need to see our global counterparts. Guys, yung mga FA sa Canada, mga FA sa US, hindi mo sila masasabihan ng ganon. Kasi mga sila, mga naka-Hermes sila. na parang minamata-mata tayo ng mga tao, sinisino-sino tayo. So pag nag-MDRT ka, you will really know your worth. No, makikita mo talaga pag napadala ka sa ibang bansa na, oh shucks, ito pag-ibig na. Oh shucks, no, talagang, ano pala, no, pwede palang maging fab yung work. Pwede palang maging fabulous na financial advisor. And eventually, these bashing things will be beneath you pag nakita mo talaga yung worth mo as an FA or as an agent. Yan. So, noong June 9 to 12, we were brought to Canada for the MDRT annual meeting. So, thanks to Pro, binigyan kami ng subsidy. Nakatulong sa gastos, no, kahit pa paano. Kasi, the registration alone was 57,000 pesos. So, talagang imagine kung ano yung matututunan mo sa ganong klaseng conference. Ayan. So, yung gantong annual meeting, ano siya, parang simultaneous na topics, tapos pipili ka kung ano yung gusto mo, tapos attend ka doon. Parang ganon. So, may prospecting, may about building relationships, ganyan. Kung ayaw mo, mag-picture ka na lang doon sa Hague, pumipila dyan eh. Ayan. So, in the interest of time, I'll share 5 major takeaways from the MDRT annual meeting. No? So, these 5 are about prospecting, fact-finding, simplicity, discipline, and mistakes. Ayan. So, let's start with prospecting. Team, ano bang meaning ng prospecting? Anong meaning ng prospecting, guys? Sige, nasagot na kayo. What's prospecting? Finding. Profiling. Profiling or parang finding potential clients, di ba? Prospecting. Finding potential clients. Pero ang question kasi, paano kung 3rd, 4th, 5th year mo na? No, mahirap na kasi talagang maghanap ng bagong names pag ganon. So, itong technique na to, pwede mo siyang gamitin kung medyo matagal ka na, tapos nauubusan ka na ng new names. So, it has 3 steps, and the first step is to identify your favorite client. Sige, so count ako 1 to 5. Isipin nyo, favorite client or top 5 or top 20%. Yan, so nasa isip nyo na favorite client nyo. The next step is to think about his or her traits or traits ng favorite clients nyo. Traits, character, background. So, pwede na yung favorite clients nyo, sila yung matataas yung pinag-aralan or yung magagaling sa business o kaya yung mga extroverts, parang ganon. So, ako personally, ang favorite clients ko, 3 ang characteristics. Number 1, family-oriented. So, sila yung kapag weekend, kasama yung family nila, ganyan, laging may family picture. Ang second characteristic is naniniwala sa idea of planning. Kumbaga, nung nag-meeting kami, G na G sila dun sa idea na something you have to do in the future, you have to prepare for it today. So, number 1, family-oriented. Number 2, believes in the idea of planning. And number 3, favorite trait ko sa client, those who execute. Pag sinabing magsasend ng attestation form mamayang gabi, magsasend. Pag sinabing magsasend ng picture with ID, magsasend. Hindi yung sasabihin magsasend, pero hindi. Ayoko ng mga ganon. Okay? Kala ko may choice. Ayoko mga ganon. Pero pag nag-send, G pa rin. No? So, yun. So, yun ang traits ng favorite clients ko. Now, the third and most important step is to ask your favorite client to help you expand your business. So, paano ito gagawin? Kunyari, ang favorite client ko si Shasha. Kunyari, call. Help mo naman ako expand yung business ko. Alam mo, I like working with people like you. Family-oriented, believes in the idea of planning, and people of integrity. Can you think of someone you respect? Someone of real value? Pakilala mo naman ako to help me expand my business. Parang ganon. And more often than not, si Shasha, ipapakilala niya ako to someone even bigger than her. Si Jonash. Mare, pinatawag si Jonash. Pero kunyari, Jonash, I keep, contact mo si Jonash ko. Ganon. So, pag kinonect ako kay Jonash, Jonash, kilala mo si Shasha? Alam mo ba, nag-usap kami kahapon? Sabi ko, Sha, connect mo naman ako to someone you respect, someone you trust. Nash, alam mo ba, ikaw yung una niya naisip? Parang ganon. So what will happen, you strengthened their relationship. Siyempre si Jonash parang, Shasha. Kasi di ba siya yung una naman naisip? Parang, uy, pag may unang nakaisip sa akin, matutuwa ako, di ba? So, siya, minessage ako ni Kate, thank you, naisip mo ko. Ano ba yung offer ni Kate? Di ba? So, in a way, I'm leveraging on Shasha's credibility. Kasi si Shasha, pinakilala ko or kinonect ako kay Jonash. So, parang ganon. Yun yung prospecting technique na it's something different from the usual na, uy, refer mo naman ako. Uy, bigyan mo naman ako ng 3 names. Uy, ganito, ganyan. So, it's something na pag-iisipan mo talaga. Siyempre, hindi mo naman sisend sa lahat. Na, uy, I like working with you. Sinend mo na sa lahat ng clients. Hindi, pipili ka lang nung favorite mo talaga. Kumbaga, you mean it. You mean it na, Jason, I like working with people like you. Family-oriented, believes in the idea of planning. I need to expand my business and I need to meet more people like you. Can you think of someone you respect? Someone of real value. Pakilala mo naman sa akin or connect mo naman sa akin. Di ba pag ganun kasi yung atake, parang mahihiya naman din hindi sumagot. Pwede rin hindi sumagot, pero may chance na sumagot sila pag ganun. After all, you're just asking for help, di ba? Help in expanding your business. Ayan. So the 3 steps are identify your favorite client, think about his or her traits, and ask your favorite client to help you expand your business. Ayan. So that's the prospecting technique. So yung nagsalita nito, parang ito yung nagpapati-OT sa kanya year after year. Ganito lang yung prospecting technique niya. Kasi lahat ng nire-refer sa kanya, yun nga, even bigger pa than his or her client. Siyempre, di ba? Phone, personal, gano'n. Yon. And the next one is about fact-finding. So I know we have our usual questions, pero meron akong mga narinig na bagong questions that can trigger rapport or trigger need to proceed with an application. And these are the questions. Do you have an experience with other advisors or other life insurance companies? What was money like growing up? Kumusta yung sitwasyon ng finances nyo nung bata kayo? Ganyan. And another question is, why now? Bakit matagal na kitang message? Bakit ngayon finally nag-agree ka na? Or bakit ngayon interested ka na? So baka may sakit na. Charot. Hindi, pero why now, di ba? Tapos, what does good service look like to you? Parang sineset mo na siya na talagang mag-work na kayo together. What does good service look like to you? So for clients, it can be, huwag ka lang mag-resign. O kaya, gusto ko every quarter kahit paano ina-update ako, ganyan. So, di ba, kaya naman sasabihin mo sa client, kaya-kaya ko yun. Yan. And lastly, what are your dreams? What are your financial aspirations? So, sa fact-finding, okay naman yung mga usual na ilan kayong magkakapatid, anong work mo, pero we need better questions to drive the idea na you need to prepare, you need to put something in place. No? So, yun. Ayan. The third idea is simplicity and transparency. So, sabi nga, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. So, meron akong story. True story ito. Kinagkwento ko to sa mga sa mga presentations ko. So, nung hindi pa ako FA, financial advisor, hindi pa ako pro, meron ako maliliit na policy sa Sun Life, pinsan ko nag-alliance, so may alliance din ako, ganyan. Pero hindi ko naman naiintindihan yung mga laman. Naging conscious ako kasi nung pandemic, nagmamanicure ako ng kuko. Tapos may nakita akong vertical line sa kuko ko. Tapos sinerge ko, skin cancer. Di kuha ka naman itong paa, kahit lang pera. Kuha ka ng 6K na paa para sa sarili ko. Tapos binabayaran ko siya hanggang ngayon. Tapos after a few months na dumi lang pala. Pero ibig sabihin, guys, kapag may nangyaring gano'n, doon ka kasi mapapaisip talaga na mahilig pa namang mag-research, di ba? Actually, if you search it right now, vertical black line on the nail means, skin cancer talaga, pero ballpen lang kasi yun sa akin. Pero still, napakuha ko ng paa, ganun binabayaran ko ang lintik, di ba? Pero still, ano yung iba? Sa girls, pag may nakapa kayo sa breast nyo, o pag may nakapa kayo, di ba kayo magtataka, shit, magkano yung critical illness benefit ko? Doon ka lang naman mapapatanong pag may nakita ka na. So hanggang ngayon, hinihintay ko bumalik yung black line, wala namang bumabalik. Pero yung mga policy ko, binabayaran ko hanggang ngayon. So kinikwento ko siya sa clients ko kasi parang hindi pa nangyayari sa'yo. Pero pag naliligo ka, pag may nakapa ka, magpapa-compute ka talaga kung magkano yung kailangan mo para gumaling. So it's something very simple and relatable, diba, to clients. Kasi critical illness coverage covers you from 36 critical illnesses. Ano yun medyo jargon yun for them. Pero kwento mo sa kanila, nakakita ko ng linya, akala ko cancer. Napacheck talaga ako, girl, kung magkano yung coverage ko. So siya din, ganun ba yun? Pag may nakita kang signs, mapapaisip ka magkano yung pwede mong gastusin, di ba? So, wala lang, isip lang kayo ng stories para yung clients nyo makarelate din sa inyo. Hindi yung para talagang salesman malala ang peg natin, di ba? Next, the fourth idea is discipline. So taas kamay, yung makakapagsabi na 100% disiplinado talaga sa pro-activities. Taas kamay, 100% discipline. O yung totoo, 80%. 80. Yan, UMZ. Siyempre yun, si UMG yun, no? So, yung discipline kasi, it's all about order, di ba? It's all about creating systems. So, dito kasi sa work na to, pag wala kang boss, freestyle ka di ba? And we don't support freestyle kasi we have goals, no? We have targets to track. So, the first idea to cultivate your discipline is to define your goals. Ano ba talaga, no? Mag-MDRT ba talaga? Ano bang minimum na gustong ma-achieve this year? Sigaw nga natin, anong minimum na gustong ma-achieve this year? Guys, ano? SCIC, MDRT, SAC, Elite Achiever, di ba? So, yung goal mo na yon hanggang December 31 mo ilalaban. Hindi pwede na, July malayo na ako, wag na, iba na lang. Ano na lang, senior na lang. Siyempre hindi, no? Kung ano yung sinet mo from the start, yun talaga, hanggang dulo. And number 2, find your niche. Ano ba yung gusto mong klase ng tao na ka-work? Diba? So if you like working with doctors, then work with doctors. Ako personally, ang niche ko, yung mga taong gusto ko. May mga tao talaga akong hindi gusto, ka-work. Yung parang, example ng taong ayaw kong ka-work is, nakipag-set ng meeting, tapos in-explain mo, tapos ang objection pa rin sa'yo is, hindi ko naiintindihan yung mga ganyan. Kaya explain Kung pwede lang sabihin mo. Kaya explain Hindi ko naiintindihan. Ano ba, girl? Ang tanga. Charot. Pero still, di ba? Kaya ako nga ini-explain. Pero hindi ka naman makakapagsabi kasi ng ganon sa client. So, magpa-follow up ako, pero hindi na doon. Kasi parang, girl, naiinis na lang ako sa'yo talaga. Pwede mo namang sabihin na, I don't believe in it. Ayaw ko. Pero yung hindi ko naiintindihan, nag-explain nga ako, di ba? Kakainis. Ayan. Next, create a system. Anong system? Ano ba yung system nyo? Ako in the morning, urgent and important. Ano yun? Claims, withdrawals, yung mga CARF. Yun. Unang-una. Tapos, in the middle of the day, mga prospecting. Yung mga important. Tapos sa gabi, sexy time. Charot! Hindi. Sa gabi, mga wala lang. Para lang ma-recharge ako. Ganun. So, yun yung system. Gusto. Yun. Ba't ba naisip ko yun? Hindi ko yung ginagawa. Number 4. Hindi ko ginagawa. Number 4. Delegate some parts of the process. So, bakit tayo nagde-delegate? So that, yung mga tasks na kailangan ng expertise mo, doon ka nakatutok. Yung mga paglilinis ng bahay, yung mga ganun, hayaan mo nilang naman doon magkano ka naglilinis, di ba? Tapos, rest and recharge to cultivate your creativity. Diba? Magpahinga kayo guys para makaisip kayo ng mga bagong solusyon, mga bagong ideas. Lastly, mistakes you might make. Number 1, waiting to feel 100% ready. Ay, hindi mo na ako mag-MDRT, parang hindi ako ready sa ganyan. Ay, hindi mo na ako lalapit kay sir, kasi hindi pa ako ready sa mga ganyan big cases, ganyan. Wala namang 100% ready. Kung sino lang yung pinakamatapang na gagawa ng task, siya yung mananalo talaga. No, everybody starts as a beginner. So gawin nyo lang, no? Just trust that you will learn along the way. Tapos, number 2, thinking you have to do it alone. Itong pag-MDRT, hindi ka naman mag-isa. Nandyan yung leaders mo, nandyan yung teammates mo to support you. And lastly, seeing failure as final. Isipin nyo na lang yung journey para siyang puzzle. Di ba sometimes you put a piece and it doesn't work. Hindi naman siya katapusan na ng mundo. Di ba? You find another piece. And it's a journey, guys, no? So, every mistake is an opportunity to try again and find something that works. Okay? So, wag nang gawin itong mistakes na to, no? Waiting to feel 100% ready, thinking you have to do it alone, and seeing failure as final. Ayan o, nag-ano kami, share ka lang, nag-Toronto kami nung after, super mahal sa Canada. So totoo, super mahal, ang daming homeless na tao. Ito ko na-realize na there's no place like home. At least dito yung mahihirap maaarte. Kasi at least may bahay. Kahit maliit may bahay. Kasi doon talaga nasa kalye talaga natutulog. So parang, nasa Canada ka nga, nasa kalye ka naman. So at least dito, nasa barong-barong ko, di ba? So, iyon. Yung pag-MDRT guys, no, share ko lang. I'd like to look back on 2023. Lahat ng challenges, even the success stories, no, challenges and success alike. Lahat ng iyon, dinala ko sa pagiging MDRT. It literally took a village for me to become an MDRT member. Hindi talaga siya madali. Hindi siya naging madali for me, especially wala naman akong sales background, no? Hindi naman kami mayaman. So, ayun, wait lang. Yan. So, sabi ko nga kay UMLA, sa lahat ng pinangarap ko sa buhay, sa MDRT ako nahirapan talaga. Mahirap talaga siyang gawin. Kasi pag hindi mo siya nakuha ng isang taon, back to start ka talaga. No? So, kailangan mong makaipon literally ng numbers. No? But the view at the top is amazing. No? Yung power that you have to help people keep their dignity when it matters most. The power that you have to help people leave a legacy, not by default, but by design. And the power to create money that does not even exist yet. No, kasi kapag MDRT ka, you can create at 22M. Yung 22M wala pa siya sa bank, pero na-create mo na siya dun sa policy. So, yung pagiging MDRT guys, it's really something that you need to aspire. Kasi kapag nandun ka na sa taas, lahat ng bashing, lahat ng negative feedback, they will be beneath you. Kasi you know your worth. No? Alam mo na yung kaya mong gawin para sa mga tao. Okay? So, let's support one another. Let's get every chance to be better. And let's go, no? Let's be MDRT this year. Okay? Kaya ba natin yun, guys? Yes? Okay. So, yun lang, BM. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Palapakan naman natin, no, si MDRT Kate. Ayan. No? So, later on, magaling ba si MDRT Kate, guys? Marami na nag-top? Okay. No, so later on, I will be calling her again for a panel.